The entirety of these case studies illustrates a profound human resilience, demonstrating that authentic connections and unwavering determination transcend physical and societal barriers. These individuals and couples redefine the parameters of love and partnership, serving as powerful testaments to the human spirit's capacity to thrive in the face of adversity. Number 10. Joseph and Vanya. The love story between Joseph, born without a jaw due to autofacial syndrome, a condition that also complicates his hearing and sense of smell, and Vanya is an edifying example of how communication and patience can overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. Vanya, initially uncertain about approaching Joseph at their workplace, ultimately looked beyond his appearance to discover a rich and engaging personality. Their relationship evolved through the creative use of a voice synthesis application and sign language, establishing a model of communication based on effort and the desire for connection. Despite the constant judgments and stares they endure in public, they secretly married in 2020. Their partnership is a powerful advocacy for the essential role of understanding and patience in a relationship. They professionally prove that true attraction lies not in aesthetics, but in the ability to see the heart and mind beyond the physical facade. Their resilience in the face of public stigmatization shows that authentic love is a potent force against social conformity. Number 9. Caitlin and Montre. Caitlin is an emblematic figure of resilience, having faced significant challenges since birth due to Treacher-Collins syndrome, a rare disease that deprived her of ears and a developed jaw, exposing her to a life of persistent bullying and public judgment. However, instead of letting these physical limitations define her, she channeled her determination into dance, transforming this art into a platform for self-expression and strengthening her self-confidence, which she then shared with a vast audience on TikTok. Her narrative, saturated with positivity and unwavering determination, has become a beacon of inspiration for thousands of people, professionally demonstrating that a person's validity is independent of their physical appearance. It was through this channel that she met Montre, a man whose attraction was not based on society's aesthetic criteria, but on a deep appreciation for Caitlin's personhood and heart. Their union is a manifesto against the cult of appearance, proving that true love manifests through the strength of an emotional bond and mutual recognition of the soul, thus defying public expectations that sought to devalue their compatibility. In navigating their relationship, they affirm the supremacy of spiritual connection over visual conformity, setting a powerful precedent for inclusion in models of romantic relationships. Number 8. Shane Barraw and Hannah, Squirmy and Grubs. Shane Barraw, a writer who manages the daily complexities of spinal muscular atrophy, and his wife Hannah, a non-disabled woman, embody a couple dynamic that actively challenges societal prejudices and stereotypes about physical functionality and interdependence. Their collaboration extends across their YouTube channel, Squirmy and Grubs, which serves as an educational and awareness platform, offering a transparent window into their marital life. Despite regularly confronting external doubts and often intrusive stares, questioning the viability of their relationship, their partnership proves to be an unshakable force, solidly anchored in a deep emotional connection, unconditional support, and an abundance of shared humor. They professionally illustrate that the true measure of love is not dictated by an individual's physical capability or lack thereof, but rather by the quality of the personal bond, shared resilience, and mutual commitment. Their narrative emphasizes reciprocity, with Shane humorously noting that he is the saint in this marriage, reversing traditional expectations of a caregiver role. Number 7. Coral, Bearded Lady, and Ilias. Coral's journey is a bold affirmation of self-acceptance in the face of relentless aesthetic pressures. Her choice to embrace her natural beard, a result of polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, serving as a statement against superficial beauty ideals. After years of attempting concealment and experiencing intimidation, she finally opted for total authenticity, using her appearance as a form of empowerment and a direct challenge to conventional norms. Her meeting with Ilias on a dating platform 4 years ago was immediate and profound, transcending aesthetic concerns. Ilias, recognizing and admiring the inherent confidence and authenticity in Coral, became a partner who sees her beyond the restrictive societal definitions of feminine beauty. Together, they navigate a world that judges them, turning every moment of external scrutiny into an opportunity for sensitization and education about PCOS and the importance of self-esteem. Their story is a professional model of integration, demonstrating that the strongest relationships are those where the individual is valued for their personality, inner strength, and honesty, affirming that self-confidence is the most attractive trait, a driver to inspire and educate a wider audience. Number 6. Kristen Victoria and Mark. Kristen Victoria, whose existence is marked by osteogenesis imperfecta, a genetic disorder that makes her bones extremely fragile, has cultivated a life of activity and fulfillment, refusing with firm determination that her disability be the central element of her identity. Her husband, Mark, embodies the model of an exceptional partner who does not fit into the reductive role of a caregiver, but positions himself as an egalitarian and unconditional partner. Their union defies societal expectations that tend to associate disability with dependence, illustrating instead a professional relationship founded on mutual respect, preserved independence, and a deep understanding of the other's condition. Mark supports Kristen's commitment to a life full of adventures, reinforcing the idea that true partnership is a mutual endeavor, built on shared values rather than on the disparity of physical capabilities. Their relationship is a silent but powerful plea for equity, proving that love knows no physical limits and that the definition of a limitless couple is established by the strength of the psychological and emotional bond that unites them. Number 5. Aziz Al Asma, Little Sheikh of Dubai. Aziz Al Asma, affectionately known as the Little Sheikh of Dubai, despite facing a short stature due to a rare hormonal disorder, led a life characterized by wealth, charm, and a generous heart. His high social status and aura of charisma allowed him to eclipse judgments based on physical appearance. The most poignant dimension of his story is the value he placed on love, marrying a woman who stood by his side. Their partnership is proof that the true breadth of a relationship is not dictated by physical stature, but by the intensity of devotion, the level of mutual understanding, and the care provided. Aziz's narrative is a professional reminder that a person's love and value are immeasurable, escaping standardized criteria of measurement. Although his journey was prematurely cut short, the legacy of his relationship endures as a poignant testimony to how emotional richness and determination can transcend biological limitations, leaving behind an unforgettable love story founded on deep respect and constant attention. Number 4. Taller wife, tiny husband, anonymous couple. This anonymous couple, whose size disparity is particularly significant, stands as a symbol of how love can defy all expectations and social conventions. The wife, visibly taller than her husband, frequently endures the insistent and curious gaze of the public. But this external attention has never managed to shake the solidity of their bond. Their relationship centers on internal values such as humor, shared dreams, and mutual emotional support, relegating any concern about physical appearance or conformity to aesthetic norms of height to the background. Their declaration on the nature of their partnership, where the husband affirms he is the saint and takes care of his wife, reverses the visual stereotype of the couple and highlights the complexity and inversion of roles in relationships. They teach that true love is not a matter of physical alignment, but a perfect congruence of souls and hearts, making their size difference a strength, a marker of their uniqueness. They embody the principle that inner strength and affection can triumph over social judgment and conventions. Number 3, Nick Vujicic and Kanai Miyahara. Nick Vujicic, a famous motivational speaker born without limbs, has resoundingly illustrated that physical constraints are surmountable obstacles when confronted with an unshakable will and spirit. His existence is a living testimony to flourishing beyond conventional definitions of the human body. His encounter with Kanai Miyahara was marked by an instantaneous and profound connection. Kanai perceived beyond the absence of limbs to focus on the extraordinary strength of Nick's character and spirit. Their relationship, celebrated by their marriage in 2012, is a model of partnership founded on unconditional acceptance and a strong spiritual bond. As parents, they continue to inspire millions of people, disseminating the professional message that love is not limited to the quest for illusory physical perfection, but resides in the depth, reliability, and solidity of the bonds that unite two individuals. Their publicly shown family life acts as a powerful counter-narrative to notions of limitation, proving that the possible is a mental and emotional construct. Number 2, Philip and Susan Illing. The union of Philip Illing, an Australian living with a rare form of muscular dystrophy, Bethlem myopathy, and Susan, originally from Kenya, was immediately subjected to public scrutiny, mainly due to the complexity of their physical and cultural differences. Their relationship began professionally in 2017 within a disability services organization in Adelaide, where Philip participated in the recruitment process. Their marriage in 2018 was a multicultural celebration that beautifully fused their heritages. Despite unjustified judgments and persistent misunderstandings regarding their motivations, particularly concerning international marriage and disability, they demonstrated unwavering determination. Their partnership is an eloquent professional declaration, affirming that true love and commitment can transcend the boundaries of physical abilities and cultural origins. They have become models of how mutual respect and love can serve as bridges between seemingly different worlds, reinforcing the notion that differences are not barriers, but opportunities for increased relational richness and understanding. Number 1, Aaron Fotheringham and Charlie Wilson. Aaron Fotheringham, an extremely gifted and audacious wheelchair athlete known for his extreme sports skills despite his spina bifida, is a source of inspiration for an extensive community. His bravery and ability to push physical limits attracted the attention of Charlie Wilson at a social event. The initial contact, initiated by Charlie via Instagram, rapidly evolved into a deep and meaningful bond. Their marriage at the LDS Temple in Las Vegas in February 2018 is the realization of their commitment. Their story is professional proof that love is not hindered by physical limitations. On the contrary, it is activated by the search for a compatible person capable of providing unwavering support and motivation to move forward. They symbolize a dynamic partnership where the acceptance of the other in their totality is the catalyst for mutual growth, demonstrating that a prosperous common future is achievable when two individuals are united by a shared purpose and affection. Number 11, Unforeseen. Case moment, 2 images, 1 shock. On the left, a premature baby, but already married. On the right, a 10-year-old girl, pregnant, deprived of her childhood. These photos overturn the world and recall a cruel truth. Childhood must be protected, not left to its own choices. These 10 examples of couples demonstrate a fundamental reality. Love, in its purest form, is a commitment of the spirit, emotion, and will, which deliberately ignores the constraints imposed by physicality or superficial expectations. Their stories are not just inspiring anecdotes. They are professional case studies on how determination, mutual respect, and authenticity can redefine the paradigms of partnership.